Hello, me lovers. Good day, one and all. Hi there. How are you lot? Good. Hello, purple cat lover. Books. Hello, me dear. Wazza, my pals. Guy Incognito. Whoever you are. How we doing, gang? All right? Are we all well? Happy Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? Hope you're all doing good out there. Anyway, tell me what's been happening. My world is really boring. Hello. Hello. All right, hang on a minute. Hope we're all well. Let me just do a couple of bits. I want to make sure stuff's working. Can we get a smolder? Let's go. Boom. It's working. All right, I hope you're good, folks. I've got a gig Saturday in a castle. All right? Ooh, look at you with balloons. Got a gig in a castle, right? Had no power for 5 hours yesterday. Could you make a cup of tea? Old school, over fire. Hey, for you're the only one seeing this. Seeing what? Oh, fun. What's that mean, mate? I'm alright, thanks, Waz. Not pump. Why? Why? How's that work? Why is it doing that, my pals? I'm waiting for my new front teeth. Hello there. Is it a haunted castle? It's not a haunted castle. It's called. You can look it up online. It's called Bovey Castle. Bovey. It says something about moderation settings. What? Hey, Foxy. It says something about moderation settings. Right, everyone. We need to get my... how do I check moderator? Yeah, it is my pal. Yeah, Foxy. You know what you're doing. We sussed this out yesterday, didn't we? It's my pals. You can't... I don't know. I can't... No. Why? Phyllis having the same issue. Yeah. Me neither. You need to go into suspicious activity. Okay. Right, I'm going into it. Right, hang on a minute. Incoming request. Right. Oh no, how do I get back to that? Hang on. Well, let me... wait, and I need to go into suspicious activity. And do what? Phil, you're losing subscribers. I know, mate. Don't worry. I can't worry about that, buddy. I don't know how to go. I don't know how to... How is Brother Darren? He's all right, mate. I haven't spoken to him since I saw you last. There should be a way to remove him. Why is he even on it? What have you done, my pals? Yeah, I know. I'm right down in the subscribers. Hello, are you in? Can everyone see that? Thanks, my pals. Thank you, mate. Thank you for the sub. I can assure you I haven't done anything. What? I can see suspicious user... He accidentally got banned in Steve's... How did he do that? Well, I can see suspicious user activity, and if I go into that... Go to settings, share ban info. There's nothing. It doesn't. Okay, hang on. God, I wasn't expecting this today. I have no pending requests. I have... Hang on, mate. I can put your name in. Send... No. Someone's going to have to explain exactly what I have to do, because I have no idea. Hey, sub. We can't see you, Pete. Does he? No, he doesn't show up as a suspicious user. No. But I can see it says... Oh, where's all his... Say something again, my pals. Doesn't show up as a suspicious user. I haven't pushed any buttons, sub. Doesn't show up like that. Predictions or mod activity feed. Unban requests. There's nothing there. Yeah, it says shit. Hello, Phil. Restricted. What? Learn more. It's not that, is it? Go to settings. And if I go into settings, there's nothing here. Your name isn't anywhere. Okay, hang on. Let's have a little look. Block count, no, permit, ban, no, shared ban info. No, it's not that. Right, hang on. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, there's a lot of people. There's loads of bots. I've got about 1,000 bots here. I'm getting there. Let's see if... Oh, man. Right. Hang on, then. Hang on. Does that work? Good day, all. We'll get in there, I promise you. Just want to make sure my pals is involved. That's not on. Right. Hello, Lulu. You naughty, naughty, naughty nana. Try it now, my pals. We can't see you. Hello, Dipper. How you doing, mate? This is the content you're here for, isn't it? Us trying to unban our friend who somehow has been banned and we have no idea how. Good day, mate. Good to have you here. I'm doing all right. I'm thinking about my pals here. Testing. 1, 2. I know, mate. I know it will. I've unbanned you and it still says restricted. I have no idea how to change it. I'm so sorry, mate. This is rubbish, isn't it? If anyone can work out exactly what I have to do, I'll sort it out. Is the kick thing integrated? No, I haven't got that on switched on. If someone knows, I'll just play music. I'll do a song and then we'll suss it out. All right. But if someone knows, can they just let me know? Woo! Let's see what we can do. Crossover bot. Thank you very much indeed, Foxy. Thank you for doing that. We'll get you sorted, my pals. Everyone, send my pals some love. Anyway, good day, one and all. My name is Phil Smythe. When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, when there's its own in love, it's heavy on my mind, and just one look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and the world is gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, with someone else instead of me, it seems impossible to face. And just one look at you, and the world's alright with me. And just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Yeah, yeah. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me, and it's only about a face, when someone else instead of me seems as though you know the way, and just one look at you, and I know it's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Lovely day. V.O.D in the house. There you go, look. I tell you what, the weather outside today, oh my God. OMG! It's blowing a hoolie! It's awful out there, awful. Rain, winds, horrible UK weather. Even down here in sunny Devon. Awful. Hot and windy. That's you, innit, Waz? That's what I did. Is that your Tinder profile? I'm hot and windy. Come get me. Anyway. You lot all right then? Sizeman, it's early in Canada, mate, innit? Woo! About 5 in the morning for you, innit? Right, are we any closer to sorting my pals out? Because he's there. I can see him doing stuff. 7:33 a.m. I need someone a bit. We're doing a few chill to start today. This is it. It's being sorted. Oh, thank you, Foxy. You're so cool. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying was I got a gig in a castle on Saturday night. Very, very posh. It's a scandal. And so I'm going through the songs I got to play. Hello. Still. He's saying hello. Everyone, say hello to my pals. Tell us a joke, my pals. I don't know. Oh, we'll get there, mate. We'll get there, I promise. Okay. So some of these songs, this is what I'll be doing in on Saturday night. Bovey Castle, Bovey. Check it out. Go Google it. It's lovely. It's a very nice castle. It's been there a long time, as castles tend to be. You don't see that castle? It's built in 1986. Don't get that, do you? You get 1549, 1172, 894. You do over here anyway. Because we're old. We're all old. Hi, Pete. There you go. Look, my pals. Everyone's saying hello, mate. There it is. On Dartmoor. That's right. I was on Dartmoor. Yeah. That's the one. Anyone know what year it was built? Can someone tell me? I've played a few gigs at Bovey. But yeah, I live right on the edge of Dartmoor. Dartmoor is a huge national park. And I live on the edge of it, basically. About 15, 20 minutes drive away. And I'm in the heart of Dartmoor. Yeah, it does look it is very nice. Yeah, it's a good place to go visit, Dartmoor. If you're ever in the UK, anyone here from the UK or anyone, yeah, it's got a golf course, I think. If anyone's into golf, which I'm not. As they say, golf is a good walk ruined. There you go, everyone's still saying hello, my pals. Still part of the gang, mate. Even though we can't work out why you're banned. It's not on, is it? Not on. Anyway. So, golf, Satan's very own game. I have worked on many golf courses, Phil. 19th hole. Hey? 19th hole? My pals has been a very naughty, naughty boy. What have you done? You're up there with Lulu. Couple of naughties. Right. Next up. There's Lulu. Naughty. 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 You're innocent. I've heard it all now. I've heard it all. It's all over Twitch. You gotta watch that, Lulu, they say. They don't. But they should. All right. Anyway, look. I said I'll be back today, and I am. So I'm on it now. I'm feeling good. I'm getting at least 2 hours of stream. We're glad you're back. Oh, thank you so much. Feels good to be back. Right. You don't want me practicing some of these songs on you? £149 a night. What, to stay at Bovey? Is it? Hey, Seisman, what did you do on golf courses? I'd be interested. You've worked on many a golf course. Oh, is it? See, my friend's called Sizer. I've got a friend, Lucy Sizer. Why don't you just put scissors then? Do you know what I mean? Why'd you make it difficult for people like me? I've always called you Sizerman. Always. You've never corrected me before. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to call you Tony anyway. I don't care. I'm losing. Your nickname is Scissor. It's Sizer. Is it? Why? What could possibly be the reason? If anyone wants to put in the chat what you actually want me to call you, I will. Yeah, my friend she's Sizer. So I think that's probably why I've done that. You're Sub-Zerk. You are, yeah. Call me for dinner. Your last name is Sizinowski. Okay, got ya. Not Sizanowski. It is me. Here he is. So you're Sub-Zerk. What sub? It's always been sub to me. Oh boy. Any new Cecil Smythe folklore? Well, we've now got a whole new dedicated bookshelf in our lounge area, full of, because it was my birthday last week. Hazel got me a load of pictures of my dad. I can show them for you in a minute if you like, if anyone's interested. We've reframed some old football pictures. That's the newest thing. Steve, you should know what to do, Phil. Steve, why is My Pals banned in my... no one can see what My Pals is saying, and I cannot work out how to get him back. Can't work it out. No one can see anything My Pals... Steve is on it. Well done, mate. Thank God, what would we do without him? Eh? What would we do without Mr. Ford? We'd all... Oh my God, what? Yeah. Restricted. No one can see what my pals are saying. You want to see what he's saying about people right now. My pals, you don't want to put that out. Really? What, she's? And he's? What, and there? Oh, flipping heck, mate. We'll keep that between us, all right? When you're unbanned in the chat, we'll just keep that between us, all right, mate? I haven't pushed any buttons. It's just my pals just showed up and says he's... I think it's Steve's fault. That's what I think. It is, isn't it? It is. Yeah. Anyway. You further on X. He's back! Come on, everyone! Let's do the happy dance. Shh. Let's do the happy dance. Happy, happy, happy dance. Well done, mate. You didn't touch anything. Oh. Hey, Sky, do mate. What? Phil, audio not working. What are you talking about? Can everyone hear me? Is this thing on? The mountain is in the house. Hello, mate. Of course he can hear me. How's it going, Phil? I'm good, mate. How are you doing? It's good to see you back, my man. Good to see you back, brother. Not bad, but just not feeling well today, so I had a day off work. Oh, mate. We'll entertain you, buddy. We'll entertain you. Just take it easy. Oh, hello, Raiders. Good up and easy, John. Is it now? Hey, John. Hey, gang. Hello, everybody. My name is Phil Smythe. Coming to you from the UK. Southwest UK. Good to have you here, guys. Thank you very much indeed for popping in and saying hello. We play guitars. Bit of rock. Bit of looping. Bit of everything. Bit of chat. Hello, Marianne. How are you doing? Fabio, good day to you. Nice to see you all here. I'm glad to hear it. Hey, John. How you doing, mate? Send John some love, everyone. Thanks for being here, mate. Thank you for sending your people over here. That's very kind of you, mate. I'm from the UK. Southwest. What about you lot? Let us know where you're from. I, 'cause 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 UK is England, correct, Phil? That is correct, mate. I am England. I am all about the England. John and me from the Netherlands. I had a very, very, very successful holiday in the Netherlands once. In fact, I've been twice. I went on a school trip. I cycled all around the Netherlands when I was 14. And then I went back, well, obviously to the Dam. I went to Amsterdam, you know. Made it home as well. Alive. Yeah, I'm alive. I went all around Holland, actually. The first time I went, just cycled. But I was too young for Amsterdam, really, then. And then I came back alive when I did go. Crazy place. Good to have you here, guys. Welcome on in. Everybody go follow John. My friend didn't make it back. This is a true story. He woke up in Belgium. Marion, thank you so much for your follow. Thank you. He woke up in Belgium. Absolutely true. In Zeebrugge. And he still to this day doesn't know how. Never been the same again. Very true. Hey Johnson, what did you tell us about your stream? Musician, what do you get up to? Stop it! No! Well, you didn't tell me if you did. No passport? Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, he woke up in Belgium. Foxy's off to the shop. 20 B&H. 20 B&H, packet of Rizzler. I know what you're up to. Flapjack Man's in. Here we go. Hello, mate. When the night is come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid, so I won't shed a tear just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. If the sea that we look upon should crumble and fall, all the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Hey, Fabio. Was it Stand By Me? Was it the film? When the night is come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid, so I won't. All the best, John. Shed a tear. Thank you so much. As long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand. Hey, Hanky, by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you were calling, would you stand by me? Stand by me. 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 Hey, Marion, practice some songs. Are you a streamer as well? Let us know. Mr. Smile, I love you. There, I said it. You? Oh, I see. You're a duo. Are you? Mr. 16 Steve, I realise how difficult it was for you to say that, finally. I understand, mate. Let's never mention this again. All right, mate? Hey, Hanky. How you doing, mate? Cliffs of Adelaide in a duo on my own. Look at you running one. You're running open mic nights and everything, mate. I know what you're like. Good to see you all here. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you're here from the raid, please do click the follow button, or at least remove the raid tag and be counted as a viewer. That would be absolutely marvellous. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do this one now. I'm gonna ramp it up a little bit for one. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's do that. Let's do that. Shimmy's so far away. Stag Do's been. I know, mate. I am. I promise you, I'm going to make it a mission to come up your way and see you. I promise you, that will happen in my van. It's not that far. It's far, but it's not that far, is it? It's not Australia far, is it? Because if I had to drive to you, that's like going to the shops for the Aussies, mate. It's like it's a. When are you doing it? And where? What am I going to play? Oh, I'm going to have to use this guitar, aren't I? I'm going to have to use this one. For me, drop D. Going abroad! Stag do July, wedding August. Everyone, poll. Should he get married? Everyone, let's get a poll going. Come on. Should he do it? Should he? No. Of course he should. What are you going to do for it, mate? What's your plan? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I bloody should. Deposits paid. I hate losing money. Deposit, dishmosit, mate. We've all cancelled weddings. Hang on, Hazel's downstairs. She'll tell me off in a minute. The rules are you're allowed to change your mind 3 times. That's the rule. I've been told. All right. Is that not true? No. All right. Oh, what's happened here? Hang on a minute. There it is. Nobody told me. Man for 20 years. Hey, Henrique, thank you for your follow. Oh, I must sort that out. Someone remind me. I need to sort out that pop-up. Thank you for your follow. We love new friends here. Okay. Right, one electric. I want to wake you up a little bit, and then we'll get back to the set list that I've got to practice. It'll be all right. It'll be all good. I've changed my mind 3 times. Set it on this woman. 1 out of the 3 on offer. There you go. You've done the right thing. Unlock! You've been to the shops, Foxy. You've been to the shops. 20 B&H. King size Rizzler. Bottle of milkshake. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's do that. Welcome back, anyway. Welcome back. Okay. While we're here, let's do a bit of that. See if I can remember this one. 2 litres of white lightning. Yeah. We know the rules, don't we, mate? We all know the rules. We know the rules. Are you ready, everyone? Let's go.
Concrete. Oh, feeling. Maybe see the better Saturdays. Oh, no. This is that you see inside the familiar. Oh, concrete. You can't hear it when he's happy. Looks the same.
And after all, you're my wonderwall. No, Ravello! Welcome on in, my friend. Thank you for your follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh! Ooh, hello! Look who's in the house. Proton! Thank you for your raid, mate. How you doing? Good to see you. It's not the lead, mate. It's not the lead. It's the guitar. Problem is, I've got a problem with another guitar that I can't drop D. I've got to drop D with that one only. And I must have a problem with that one. Honestly, it's getting the gears sorted, isn't it? Hello, Auntie Lynn. I want to get a real guitar out. Hey, Proton, thanks again for your raid, buddy. Off to the guitar shop again. Oh, it's non-stop, mate. Send them over, I'll sell them. It's all right when you put a proper guitar on. It's all right. Oh, anyway, how we all doing? We all good? We all good? Get a tech. I've got a tech. Got to phone him up. Send them over. I'm doing great. How about you? No streams for a while? No, mate. No, I know. I'm shocking. But I'm getting my mojo back. The mojo is returning. Okay. Anyway, how are you, mate? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Grr. You right there? Sound? What? Can't you hear me? What I've noticed, Steve, is when you stop, it's hard to get going again. The thing is not to stop, isn't it? You right, Purple Cat Lover? Grr, to me? What's happened here? Look, hang on. There we are. There's gurs all over. Now I can hear you. Ah, did you refresh? Did a game and another one is developing fast. So good for you, mate. You can hear me. That's all right then, isn't it? Let's try this one. Well, let's do the rounds. Exactly. Get in the rounds, mate. Get in the rounds. Do. Hang on a minute. Winging it today. What's the weather like? UK-based people. No, I bounced trampoline park Newton Abbot. No, it wasn't Newton Abbot, mate. It wasn't Newton Armpit. It was very much Exeter. Very much. I don't want to talk about that. Do you know my ankle's still not right from that? I would like to say hello to everybody, but I won't. Very you, that is, mate. Very you. Cool, yeah. I don't know what the weather's like for you, but here, flipping heck, it is torrential rain. Kids would have got soaked walking to school. Top tip of the day. Oh, that was you, Sub, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, I loved it, mate, yeah. Reminded me of how sore my ankle is. Oh, my God. Sunshine here today. What, in Wales? Top tip, bring your wellies. Okay. Top tip of the day is going to be... if you find a toilet in your dream, don't use it. $60. Get lost. Get off. Hey, Fabio, thanks for your follow, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind of you. Very kind, thank you. I haven't got a new fact book, so I've got to get one. If anybody wants to send me one, you can. Listen. Parents is a top tip for you. Parents, right? If you don't know where your kids are, turn off the internet. They will magically appear. There's a top tip for you. All right? Marchanka, good day. Phil, check it. Okay, mate. I shall. Ah, okay. Got you, mate. I'm playing with some chiptune. What is it? I've only just started streaming again. I'm warming up here, mate. I'm warming up. Look. Yes. Listen, Steve. Check your you said this before, all right? You scared my mum, didn't you? With your 3 testicle thing, didn't you? Check your banana. Oi, have a banana. Listen, let me do a song, all right? I got it, Steve. I got you, mate. Got you. Okay. Thank you, friends. Johnson, how you doing, mate? Good day. I didn't scare her. I merely... Can we allow that? Because it did tickle me greatly, that did. I didn't scare her. I merely said I was worried that one of my testicles hangs slightly lower than the other 2. You are shocking, mate. Honestly. Oh. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Got to do this. Come up here, me lovers. Oh, so you remembered. Get on. Here we go. Let's have it.
I don't care about that. You got no fool, girl, like that. I have only one aching desire. Let me stand next to you. Fire, let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your hey. You can see you, baby, that ain't my concern. Just play with me, well, you won't get burned. I have only one aching desire. Let me stand next to your fire. 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 Let me stand next to your hey. Now move over. I'm gonna take this over. Let's go. Save it, babe. Save it for your rainy day. I have only one aching desire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Come on, let me stand. Come on, let me stand. Hey.
Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Cheers all. Thank you, mate. Thank you. That's fun, isn't it? Come on, that's a fun thing to do. All right. Wonderful. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. Quicken, thank you for your follow, mate. Thank you so much. I hope I said that right. Uh-oh, just downloaded OBS. Ah, here we go. He's back in the room. Let me stand next to your air fryer. Let me stand next to your Vegemite. Oh. Now listen, I've told you all this before. My friend has been to Australia. And he said Vegemite is basically salty Marmite. Now, if any of you have had Marmite, anyone who's had it will know it's like the saltiest substance known to mankind. And this is a saltier version. What's going on? Tried it, hated it. Why are we talking about air fryers? Ah, it's a thing. It's a thing, ISO. It's a thing. We love talking about air fryers in this channel. We love it. All right, can we have a if you've got an air fryer, let me know. Let me know, all right? I'm your friend forever. Thank you very much. I tried it, hated it. I hate Marmite. Now, talking of biscuits, ISO, what about Marmite-infused cheese biscuit? Eh? Salt is not the enemy. Sugar is the enemy. I couldn't agree more with that, Steve. I couldn't agree more. Sugar is your enemy. Hands up if you like sugar. Everyone loves sugar, don't they? Sweets, biscuits. There is a taste difference. Didn't like the Marmite. What? What? You're having a laugh. Goodness me. Chocolate, oh yeah. Yeah, you got to steer clear of chocolate if you can. That's all I got to say on the matter. Darth Vader is the Vegemite is king, says the Aussie. One day I'm going to do a test. Did Paul do a taste test on stream? There I am. Like sugar, but you can substitute. Like what? I missed something. I missed something here, John. What did I miss? Pop-up fill is creepy. I don't everything in moderation. Don't even agree with that. I'm a hardcore. No. No. Bovril is king. My bum. It's very judgy, isn't he? Very judgy. All right. Bovril is nice with hot water and you drink it. Sugar is the new salt. Great name for Netflix. Auntie Lynn, we're just talking air fryers. I know you're a bit of an air fryer queen. I know this. I know this. Don't be confused. Don't be. All right? It's just a chat about air fryers. Oh, my brother says you can cook everything in an air fryer. You can, not eggs. Gotta have some salt, Steve. Gotta have some salt, mate. My dad used to do eggs in a deep fat fryer. Can you believe that? Eggs. Ridiculous. Didn't know what he was doing. Right. Stop talking! Right. Oh. 80 minutes for a chicken on a spindle in an air fryer. Flapjacks. Johnson, talk to Steve about flapjacks. Look, wait, flapjacks. You want to hear his flapjack story? Wait till he's back streaming. He'll tell you his flapjack story. A friend bought me a giant sack, like 2.5 kilos of chicken skewers for the fryer yesterday. We'll have a round of applause for that, mate. Right. I can see an ad break is about to start in a minute. This would be handy for this song, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm going to do it. My wife said yesterday she would like to have an air fryer. Get one, mate. Life will never be the same. You'll be like that. I should have had this years ago. Should have had it years ago. Right. Here we go. Okay. Is Black Friday happening again? Going camping this Friday, no electricity. I have to have a fireplace and a jaffle iron instead of an air fryer. I don't even know what a jaffle iron is. No electricity. What is this, prison? Come on, Cliff. Get your air fryer out, mate. Let us know. Give us a review, all right? Anyway, I'm going to get on with this. Look, I'm sure you're all bored of me talking by now. I just love having a chat. I love talking to you all. It's been too long. Are you ready? Let's go! Put on your red shoes and dance blue. Let's dance to this song they're playing on the radio. Let's sway while color lights up your face. Let's sway, sway through the crowd in an empty space. If you see red, run to you. If you see high, my love for you will break my heart in two. If you should go into my arms, tonight is all. Let's sway. You could look into my eyes. Let's sway. Under the moonlight, the mysterious moonlight. If you see run, run to you. If you see Cheers all. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, thank you. Boom. Let's give it a bit of that. Ah, all right. Cheers, Cliff. Thank you very much. Thank you, ISO. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your kindness. You caught the end. What happened? Oh, ads, was it? Bugger. At least you saw the real thing, mate. Okay. Well, that was good. Okay. Next up. He's downloaded OBS. Everybody. Our mate here, 16 Steve. Top streamer. I likes him. Encourage him to come back. In fact, who've we not shouted out yet? Do shout-outs even work? This is the question I ask myself. I've forgotten the song I want to sing. Oh, yeah. They must do. Love you a long time. Next up. Right. Can't believe no one's requested a fact. Can't believe it. Quite interesting fact of the day. No one. Unbelievable. Right, let's do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Ooh, we've had an Abbey Road. SB. Oh. Oh, streamer bot. Pff, I'm terrible at that, mate. Right, hang on then. We've asked for... Oh, I've not done this for a while, so will it load? Or will it be... It will! There we are, look. I see you, you don't see me. Welcome to... There's a brilliant documentary. I think it's on Netflix or it's on Disney. And it's the story of Abbey Road. I think it's called If These Walls Could Sing. Right? I would highly, highly recommend you go and have a watch of that. It's very interesting how it used to be a house and how it was bought, turned into a studio, who's recorded there. Absolutely fascinating stuff. Do you know what? I've lost my capo. Let's get this one. We're back to the wonky lines again. Right. I'm getting there. They're not driving on the wrong side of the road. That's the right side. Absolutely the correct side. Just get a mirror. Oh, we've had a quite interesting fact. Right. Everyone, before we do the next song, correct side for you, Cliff. Get on, mate. Welcome to another edition of Quite Interesting Fact. Right, let's go first. Foxy, you're up first. Pick a number between 1 and 200. 1 and 200. This is my new book. I got it for my birthday. It was last week. Thanks for your presents and your cards. Much appreciated. All right. Thank you very much indeed, everyone. Yep, the card was delightful. Yep, the kudos board, whatever you... Kudo board. What do you call it? Thanks. What number are we on? 97. Let's go. I love this book. It's absolutely... You did, Steve. You were very nice, mate. And I bought a bottle of wine with it. And you're very, very kind, mate. Thank you so much. Here we go. Are you ready, everyone? Are you ready? This is quality. This is... I love it because you did... When would we learn this stuff apart from here? Michael? When did it become fashionable for smartly dressed men to wear a tie or a bow tie? Hello, Sandro. A bow of water. You got a bow of water, mate? Here's a bottle of water. I have a bottle of water. It's a bottle of water. We call that hydrate over here. Anyway, listen to this, right? The first cravats, right, were found on the battlefield. The 30 Years' War began in 1618 and was a conflict between Western Europe's Catholics and Protestants. While both opponents felt that they had God on their side, there was one faction that were just happy to fight for the highest bidder. The Croatian Krabats, a group of mercenaries who were known for their horsemanship, cruelty, and sartorial elegance. They wore tall fur hats, long red cloaks, and crucially, cloth around their necks to keep their jackets tight. When peace returned, civilians took to wearing similar loose-fitting cloths, calling them cravats after the Croatian soldiers. Well, there we go! The young French King Louis XIV was a fan and decided it would become de rigueur in his court for people to wear a necktie. When Louis's court led, fashion followed, not just in Paris, but throughout Europe and into the Americas. You should do whatever silently. The new fashion had its variations. Whilst the aristocrats of Paris wore cravats made of expensive lace, American workers were able to use cheaper cloth, and the size varied too, including one cravat that covered the bottom of the face. That would be good for you there, Mr. 16 Steve. Cover the whole face. Especially in Wales, they covered over the entire head. Eventually, thanks to its neatness and the convenience of not flailing in the breeze, a bow tie became the neckwear of choice for the well-dressed gentleman. Abraham Lincoln wore one, as did Winston Churchill. However, after the Second World War, its popularity declined and it became virtually unknown out of formal wear. But no one is quite sure why. In 1996, the Neckwear Association of America, can I just say that again? The Neckwear Association of America. What are you lot doing? Revealed only 3% of the 100 million ties sold each year in the US were bow ties. And in 2014, a survey of 8,900 American men revealed that only 1% knew how to tie one. Hey, hands up if you can do a bow tie from scratch and not get one of those clip-on ones. Yes, I like that. The necktie of choice in Wales, the balaclava. Who can tie a bow tie these days? Thank you very much indeed, everybody. That was...
No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Yes, I do, Waz. I'll tell you what, I'll do a song, then I'll do the next one, because they're quite long, these, aren't they? My old interesting facts were just a small paragraph. This is much more involved. But please let me know if you enjoy this type of fact. I don't know any Maiden songs, Proton, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll do your song. I can't even do shoes without Velcro. Oh, I love it. Ooh, hang on. See, it's always a flipping problem, isn't there? Here there, Delilah, was it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square can shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. Here there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance. I'm right there if you get lonely. Give this song another listen. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, what'd you do to me? What you do to me? Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, what you do to me. It's what you do to me. Here there, Delilah, I know times are getting hard, but just believe me, girl, one day I'll pay the bills with this guitar. We'll have it good. We'll have the life I knew we would. My word is good. Here there, Delilah, I've got so much left to say. If every simple song I wrote to you would take my breath away, we'll write it all. Even more in love with me, you'd fool, we'll have it all. Oh, what'd you do to me? What you do to me? Oh, what you do to me? Oh, what you do to me? 1,000 miles is pretty far, but they've got planes and trains and cars. I'd walk with you if I had no other way. They'd all make fun of us and we just laugh along, because I know that none of them had felt this way. Delilah, I promise you that by the time that we get through, the world would never ever be the same. You're to blame. Hey there, Delilah, you be good and don't you miss me. 2 more years and you'll be done with school. I'll be making history like you do. You know it's all because of you. We'll do whatever we want to. Hey there, Delilah, here's to you. This one's for you. Oh, what you do to me? 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 What you do to me? Oh, what you do to me? It's what you do to me. G'day, mate. How we doing? Welcome on in, buddy. Thank you for your raid. We've had a raid. Hello, mate. Hello, everybody. Friends in the Danger Zone. How you doing, mate? You all right? Thank you for your raid. Hey, everybody. My name is Phil. Phil Smythe, coming to you from the UK today. Singing songs for you. Southwest UK. We play guitars. We hang out. We chat. I pick up a guitar occasionally. Hey, it's Mel. How you been? How you doing? Howdy to you too. Sometimes we play some rock. Sometimes we do some acoustic. Sometimes we do some looping. All wrapped up in a whole big bundle of fun. Something like that anyway. Cheers, Mike. Thank you, mate. Hope you're feeling well. So I come from Devon, southwest, where all the farmers live, right? Oh, you put Fame of Phil, mate. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Stitch is out tomorrow. Good for you, mate. Okay, so let's play the Raiders a song, shall we? Hello, Mel. Hope you're well. I'm from Australia, where all the places are named after your places. Have you ever been to Exeter in Australia? It's a good question for you. No. Huh. That's that then, isn't it? Yep, you have! That's named after where I live. I grew up 5 minutes from there. No. That's where I live. Wonder who named it. Wonder how it all happened. It's interesting, isn't it? You're very welcome here, Mel. Thank you very much. And Dan, thank you so much, buddy. It's just south of Launceston in Tasmania. Wait a good minute here. Launceston is down the road from me. Launceston's in just the top of Cornwall. Near Bodmin. Oh, no, Campton. Exeter is in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales. What? Scunthorpe. Exeter is in Adelaide. Wow. It's the second biggest city in Tasmania. Second to Hobart. Do you call it Launceston? Yeah, there's Exeter's everywhere. There is. We are the OG. The OG. Don't do that when you say OG. I live in Old North Wales. None of this New South. How you do? That is true. Steve there lives in Old North Wales. That is very true. None of this new stuff. All right. Anyway, you're very welcome here. I grew up in Port Arthur, which is famously where you guys exiled us to. Sorry about that. You're one of us. Cliff's originally from Swindon, where all the roundabouts are. Get on, mate.
Could you try again?
Hey Siri, how far away is Swindon from Exeter?
Swindon is about 117 miles from Exeter by car.
There you go. Port Arthur. I know, I've heard of Port Arthur. Port Albert. Prince Albert. Let's not go there. It's all right. It's sunnier here. Yeah, it is. It's not a very nice day today. I gotta say, it's not a nice day. Poor Richard. Who's Richard? Right, hang on. I'm going to do a song. I want to welcome in the Raiders. Thanks so much for your raid, mate. It's so appreciated. Nice man of Port Arthur. Oh, yeah, there was that thing, wasn't there? Yeah, it's both where that Matt... Yes, I watched a documentary on that. I think that's how I've heard of it. The gift shop. I remember the gift shop. Yeah. Convict Settlement. What was that film I saw with Mel Gibson? It was on about Gallipoli. Was it? I was 6 months old. Don't remember it, but not a good time. No, it's awful, isn't it? Anytime. Always love to come here and vibe. Thank you, mate. That's much appreciated. That's why we bang guns. Definitely. I think that's a good idea. We need a bit more peace and love, don't we, in the world? Let's be fair. Not that I'm an old hippie, but you know. Right. Let's do this one for you. Sandro, I'm from Portugal. Does anyone know the ocean that surrounds it? I'm going to go with Pacific. No, Atlantic. I'm going with the Atlantic. Am I right? I swam in the Atlantic. Freezing. Yes! We've got the Atlantic. We've got the Atlantic here, off the coast of Cornwall. Freezing. Very, very cold. Very cold. Okay. Are we ready for a song? Let's have it. Let's go. Right. Are you ready? Let's do some Lenny.
You
All right. Cheers, all. Farmer! Farmer! Cheers, all. Thank you so much for your claps. You're all very kind. Cheers, Dan. Hey, thanks again for the raid, mate. It's much appreciated. I do love that. I do love that emote. It is so cool, isn't it, that clap? Hilarious. All right. Thank you very much indeed. Hang on, let's get rid of that. I want to try this one out now, actually. As it's my favourite song. These are very vocals, these are. Yes! Oh, don't forget, right? I forgot to do this. As I'm slowly getting into it again. Right, hang on. Where is it? Where are you going? Boom! There you are, look. Steve, thanks for being here, mate. Got to shoot off, buddy. Lot of love. Yes! I'd love that, mate. I'd love that. Get back streaming. That's what we want. Boo, boo, boo. If you are subbed, you've got all those commands that you can use, look. All those. All of them. There you go. Just a little thing for you there. Little encouragement. All right. Use away. Okay. Rock and roll. Right. I'm here today. I'm doing a couple of hours today. Alright, just to let you all know. This is kind of like my phased return to work, I call this. Right? Got to do a phased return. Now, what do I need? Yeah, that's what I need. All right. I love playing this song, so I'm going to play it. All right. That's what's happening. Reminder, not to step on cables. Oh, God, remember that day? I took the cable out of my headphones. Right. Doesn't matter. Next up. This is my favourite song of all time. If it's my favourite song, I hope you'll like it too. All right? That's all I can say. Let's go. Let's have it.
still in love with you.
Right. Okay, let's do that and do that. And boom. Ah, cheers all. Moose Lips. Good day, mate. Hope you're doing well. Cheers all. Thank you very much for the colourful chat. You're very kind. Ah. Oh, what have I dropped? So tomorrow, I'm back again. Can you believe it? I'm good, thanks. And you? Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you, mate. Schnee. What's schnee? What's schnee when it's at home? Right. Shine. 3 in a row. I know, mate. I used to be good at this. But I'll be good again. But tomorrow's earlier for me. Do you remember I got to take my brother to the hospital? So I'll be back. I've got to be at his house by 2 p.m. So I'll get a couple of hours in tomorrow as well. More practice to make perfect. Exactly, mate. Okay. All right. Shine. Let's do this one. I've got a couple more. I know the ones I'm going to do. I know the ones. All right. So let's do that, and do that. You run to hospital a lot. Eddie turned out fine yesterday. That was a waste of time. To be honest with you, sub, taking Eddie to the doctors. Are you all right? Yeah. Okay, bye. I was like, I've just been all the way over the other side of town for this. Eddie's fine. God, he didn't even know where he was going, to be honest. He had no idea. Very Eddie. But yeah, I am running hospital a lot, yeah. Well, obviously my brother's been poorly, so, you know, I'm offering my services. But yeah. Right. Let's have it, shall we? Not even sure I can remember this solo, but we'll give it a go. It's got to be done, isn't it? It's got to be done. Credit card. Loving a bit of chat hype there. Guy, that was for you, mate. There we go. Cheers, one and all. Thank you very much indeed. How cool. Ah. Thank you, Steve. It's very kind of you, mate. I feel like a beginner, to be honest, right now. Oh, hang on. Do a bit of that. But, you know, it's fun, isn't it? Whatever it is, we're having fun. That's the most important thing. Okay. Next up. Oh, yeah. Let's try it. Let's try it. That's a good... Such a hipster. Listen, I've got to go out in a minute. I've got to get my penny farthing out the garage. Go down the shops. Buy myself some couscous. And a cardigan. Right. It's all happening, Cat Talk. God, that's the thing. Life's busy, isn't it? That is the thing. Oh, I've ordered some new coffee. I am coffee mad at the moment. I've joined the coffee bean company. I've just joined. That's all I'm saying. All right. I will let you in on my I've got about 5 different coffees at the moment. Honestly, if you come round my house and you like coffee, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a very good time. Cooking strim. Anybody want a cooking strim? Got to fix the guitars first. Flipping heck, mate. Yeah, I've got that one's got to go. My acoustic, the Maton, my Taylor. This one's dead at the moment. Got to get that fixed. Have to get that one repaired. This is my old favourite. I've not used for a long time. This one needs the jack sorting on it. This one. The PRS is all right. And this one's all right as well. So that's not too bad, is it? Come on. 2 out of 5 ain't bad for a professional musician. I can cook. If you want a cooking strim, this is the place to be. Put all together one good guitar. Then what if I break a string? I will get a giant chef's hat. Giant. Like, ridiculously big. Soldering iron and screwdriver. Yeah. Not very good. I haven't got the eyes these days for soldering. Honestly, mate. All the patience. Pro Strim. Got to change that. Pro Strim, haven't we? Huge chef's hat. A big fake Tom Selleck Magnum PI moustache. Pair of Crocs. You don't use yours anymore, Steve. Send yours down, mate. Soda Strim. Oh, that's true. No, I got one. I can just shave this off, can't I? That's what I've got a brother for. I have. He can fix stuff. If you require moose slips, if you want to wear a French maid's outfit, stilettos. I'll get one of Hazel's. She's got a nurse's uniform. I'll stick the nurse uniform on. It's not what you think. It's like overalls. I was like, is that the uniform, is it? I thought it was, you know. Hello, Mr. Smile. Anyway, let's move on. Right. Right. Okay. Let's have a practice of this little bad boy, shall we? She is indeed, mate. That is... She's a very caring nurse. I'll give her... She's very, very brilliant, she is. God, I've got to say. Apart from look after me. As the nurses say, they use up all their nursing at work. I will make a spotted dick. You want a spotted dick? I'll make one. That's what we're going to make on the stream. Hazel and Moat. We do. That's a good idea. We'll get one. Oh, a pop-up. We'll get a pop-up. Yes. I'll get a doctor to take a look, mate. We are making a spotted dick. That is what we are doing. Cooking stream. Right, let's get this song out of the way. Let's go. Living in isolation, walking through destination alley, boarded up our ambitions, flooded up all our engines. You can boom through the walls. I've been running on the edge. I've been fighting all my demons, so long they become my friends. Zombies at the window say it's finally at an end. I'm kicking down the door, never closing it again. Hey! I'm coming out of my heartless, hopeless dream. I'm coming out of myself, my broken cage. Oh, 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 oh. Coming out of my cage. Shutting out in the city. Live in a ghost town with me. We can dig in a gold mine, looking for a treasure we won't find. You can all I want, but I'm not going anyplace. Tell you all my feelings when I'm staring into space. Could be not a illusion, will I hold and test the days. I'm counting down the seconds till I'm making my escape. Hey! I'm coming out of my head. Hopeless rage. I'm coming out of myself, my broken cage. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Hey, I'm coming out of my heartless, hopeless cage. I'm coming out of myself, my broken cage. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Oh, there we go. Cheers all. Thank you very much indeed. You've all been very kind today. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's like the old days, isn't it? It's like the old days. We're back. Wednesdays. You know what I mean? Wednesdays haven't been the same, have they? Anyway. Before I go, Wazza, what was your number, mate? What was your number for? Quite interesting fact. Right. What do you want, mate? Give me a number. 1 with 200. Let's have it. 15. 15. Everyone, 15. You're going to like this. Oh! 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 Right. Tony. Listen to this. Right? Right. Why does my pizza taste so much better the next morning? Right? Now, this is amazing, right? Why does my pizza taste so good the next day? And you'll never believe this. You're never gonna believe this. Right. The reason is pizza tastes so good the next day, right? Because I think an ad just started. Ah! Anyway. It tastes great when it's cold. Cheese that's left out for a few hours becomes sweeter as some of the milky lactose turns into fruity fructose. Pepperoni becomes tastier due to the proteins in the meat breaking down. And the garlic and herbs have more chance to infuse into the pizza. Crucially, the base stays crispy because the tomato sauce creates a barrier that doesn't let any additional moisture through. It's even better news if you were drinking alcohol the night before, as your body starts to crave fatty foods. Thanks to the chemical called galanin, which is created in a hungover human's brain. Nobody's sure what exactly the point of galanin is, but we do know that when it's given to mice, it makes them want to eat fatty foods and drink more alcohol. The more they consume, the more galanin is produced, and the more their cravings increase. It's a vicious and delicious cycle. In the 1950s, this is just a couple additional facts. Exactly that, Steve. Exact's why, mate. That's just, it's best not to drink these days because I've only got a sniff of cream bun. I've only got a sniff of cream bun. That's it. £4 on.
Yes. No. Yes.
Mice are the same as humans. That's why we do a lot of testing on mice, isn't it? I've had my fat spell this year. In the 1950s, Britain, pizza was pronounced Italian Welsh Rarebit. Yeah, I don't drink it all these days. Only at Christmas, a nice JD and Coke, or occasionally a nice bottle of Chianti. I don't really drink anymore. I do. I occasionally, I'll have a glass of wine. I used to drink a lot back in the day, like we all did when we were younger. I used to drink a lot, you know. And I prided myself on being the last one standing. But these days, I've only got a whiff of a. What's that beer? Brown Split. What's that drink? A whiff of a Nuki Brown, and that's it. I'm done for. Get this. Following a grant from NASA, a US company has developed 3D printed pizza to feed astronauts. A nice brandy after dinner does you the world of good. Psycho! Do you know what? I can't get on with brandy. This is the thing. every year, at least 3 times a year, I would say, someone says to me, what you want to do, mate? Have you tried a nice single malt? Tried a single malt whiskey? I don't like it, mate. No, you will if you try it this way. Try your... I don't like it. No, try it with like a little drop of water. Try it with a drop of water, single malt. All right, I'll try it. Yeah, all right, yeah. No, because it makes it less like TCP. All right, try it. I'll never get used to it. Same with brandy. That's what serial killers eat and drink. So I've been told. Hello, love. She's back. She's back in the room. You right there, love? Listen, London's first pizzeria was a Pizza Express. Customers were provided with plastic cutlery, but it was often melted by the hot cheese. And get this, American friends, in 2017, I do like a nice icy cold beer now and again, but not sort of 6 or 7 of them, just one. Mate, I'm exactly the same. I think I'm going to have loads here. I've got a real taste for it. I have one, and I'm like, done. I've had enough. I hit the wall very early these days. Only in America. Are you ready? In 2017, an estimated 2,300 Americans had to visit the ER due to pizza-related injuries. What are you lot doing over there? It's been ages, love. I know. I don't forget. I've got a good memory for some things. And that's one of them, isn't it? Hey. What are you Americans doing with your pizza? Someone tell me. What are you doing, sub? What are you doing, mate? Have pizza and don't go out, all right? Or if you're going to throw it on the floor, don't slip on it. It's simple. How can you injure yourself with a pizza? Exactly. What are you doing? Putting it on his shoes? What are you doing? Snowshoes? What are you doing with your pizza, you lot? Mental, innit? Burn the roof of your mouth. Oh, yeah. That's right. That is true. What else can you do with it? Put it down your trousers? Ow, burnt the end? Well, what? Can someone find that out? Google, how do Americans injure themselves on pizza? 2,300 people can't just burn the roof of their mouth. Can't go to ER, can you? Hello, sir. What seems to be the problem? Excuse, don't worry, there's people here dying of heart attacks, and don't worry, but what is your problem, sir? We'll try and help you straight away. I've burned the roof of my mouth with a pizza! I'd have burned the end with a pizza. Put it down I'm going to put it down my trousers. Whee! Don't do that. America! That'd be $67,000, please, sir. Only got £4. Oh, do you? Do one bit. Anyway. Could it be related to the pineapple anchovy pizza wars? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm putting it out there now, right? And you can unfollow me if you like. I don't care. I like pineapple on pizza. Yeah. It is, isn't it? It's delicious, isn't it? Anchovies. Oh. No. Pineapple pizza. Thank you, Mount. Thank you very much. All right. How could you not? And burgers. What, you like burgers on pizza? I tell you what I was at a wedding last week. I was playing a gig. And they did this what do you call it? The Mexican, the with the Doritos. What are they called? What's it called? Don't follow me. Don't, Sandra. I was only joking. Tacos. What's the crisp thing? I can't believe it. My mind's gone blank. How ridiculous. Doritos. Dear, oh dear. What am I trying to say? Anyway. It was that. It was whatever those Doritos are called. Hey! Tortillas! Chris, you mean potato chips? I do, mate. It was a tortilla. It was a Mexican. What do you call the tortilla with the cheese? What's that What's that food called? Hey, nachos! God. Oh, we got there in the end. Nachos. You could have helped me out there, you lot. It was a Mexican nacho, a veggie nacho pizza. Weird, I know, right? But I had it at this wedding. I was like, I'll try that. Oh, it was good. It was good. If you ever get the chance, get it, right? It was good. Nacho cheese. Oh, it was nachos, Phil. I say 5 minutes later. Did you say? Oh, you said Minjita. Fajita. First one comes this time. I was not, sir. At a wedding. You couldn't do that on stage. What are you all looking at? Stop looking at me. But you're the singer. Oh. I can't do. I'm working. I'm a professional. Here we are. Waz, on September the 5th, the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission took to Twitter to acknowledge a startling statistic. 2,300 room visits were associated with pizza in 2017 alone. The graphic explains injuries included, but were not limited to cuts from cutting pizza. What? Burns, pizza and pans, yeah. Falling while carrying pizza. Falling in pizza places. Oh, and falling out of bed while reaching for pizza. Well, there you go. That could happen anywhere, couldn't it? That could happen anywhere. Falling out of bed while reaching for pizza. Stealing pizza and getting shot. We know where you live. Maxie! All right, mate? I want to know how your boils are doing. Can you sit down all alone? How are your boils doing? How are you, Johnny Giles? You Johnny Giles. You Chalfont and Giles. How you doing, mate? You Johnny Giles, mate. You Piles. I'm going to make a song up about... No, I'm not. Maybe I should. We must laugh about this. Eating pizza instead of chewing your arm. There you go. Approach to 4 hours. How are you, Farmer Giles? Your nautical miles. Your Shetland Isles. How are your air miles? Let's look at your Jeremy Kyles. Oh, me Belinda Carlisles. Hey, ooh, me Nuremberg trials. Take a look at me Tate and Lyles. Hey. Anyway, welcome in, mate. All right, how you doing? We could go on, couldn't we? But we won't. Right. Cheers, Smooth Slips. Haven't played a song in a while. Oh, dear. Look, there's many slangs. Oh, Hazel's in, look. She's come to say hello to you all. Say hello to the wife.
Hello.
Is that for me?
That's for you. Cup of tea.
Can I just say something? Hazel made that cardigan. She finished it this morning. Didn't you?
Yep. Yep.
She crocheted that. Hello, where's the nurse outfit? Phil, what have I told you about stealing beautiful women? There you go. See, all the compliments are out. She made that.
No, I made it.
Go on, give him a twirl. Give him a twirl. What you gonna make me one?
I can make you a cardigan.
No, look at this sweater. Stop it! Can she make me one? Yes, she will, mate. She'll send you one on. She'll send you one on. No problem. Give us your measurements. Discord me it, mate, and we'll get there. Yeah. Actually, it's very soft. She's going to make me one now. Aren't you?
Yeah, I'll make you a hoodie.
You're getting one in leather. Can you stay on the stream to bring some glitz and glamour to the proceedings? Punching way above your weight there, Phil. What's the secret? It's all in the size. I need some undies. I do, yeah. Anything you want to say?
No.
She's very shy normally. She's very shy. One more 12. Go on. Look at that, look. Was it this morning you finished it?
Yeah, I'm finishing my other jumper as well.
Finishing the other jumper. She's going to make me something. You've made me a hat, haven't you? Do you remember you made me that?
I've made you a few hats and a scarf.
Made me a few hats and a scarf. Yeah.
I haven't quite got the hats down.
We're getting there. I thought Hazel had left you. We hadn't seen her in a while. No.
Busy working.
Can't get rid of her. That's the problem. You haven't seen me in a while, really, have you? Anyway. Hazel, can you make me a full-sized unicorn onesie?
Be interested? I'll give it a go.
What's that bit for? You're gonna no. I need a balaclava. What's that balaclava fact from earlier on? Headbutting people. You don't want to do that, mate. Look. Oh, what have I done here? If I press now. How are you, Farmer Giles? Let's see your nautical miles. How about your tops tiles? Let's look at your Jeremy Kyles. Thank you very much. Anyway, it's raid time. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for the tea. Look at me neckties. That's right. Of course it was. That's what we were talking about, wasn't it? Me knobby styles. Me Shetland Isles. Anyway, look, I'm coming back tomorrow about 11 o'clock. UK time. Let's go and do this, all right? Thank you very much for hanging out today. You've been very, very kind and spending your time with us here in this channel because it's been a couple of months since I've streamed properly. Hazel, is there a way to get him to stop? Nope.
No.
Look at me Rockford files. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll move on, all right? I hope they're better, mate. Can you knit him a cushion?
I can crochet a cushion.
Crochet a cushion. We're going to send you a cushion over, mate, all right? Deal?
Any particular colours?
What colour would you like? We're working it back up, sub. Toady. Good stream. Thank you, mate. We're getting there. I don't need I don't need them anymore. They're fine. But you like a blue one.
Blue one.
Just in case he has a flare up. Right. Who needs our help? Are you going to come back and see me tomorrow? This is the question. All right? This is the question. Ooh. Ooh, I know where we're going to go. I420 guy. Welcome in, mate. Thank you for your follow. Good to have you here. I was thinking, maybe. Okay, Sandra, that's all right. Maybe's good enough. Yeah, stick around. Look, can I just say, mods, absolute legends. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out. You've been very, very cool. Thank you for your help. If you've subbed today, any bits? I don't think there's any bits today, but if you subbed today, thank you very much. Or just being here and hanging out with us, thank you very much indeed. It's most appreciative. Now, we're going to go and see a guitar player. We could go and see... thank you, Steve. Yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you, everybody, for your help. We could go and see... I think we'll go and see, because it needs more people. Thank you, Purple Cat Lover. Night Hazel, Auntie Lynn says.
No.
We could go and see Tonecaster. He's on a raid train. Does that mean we should? Because he's got 24 in. Or we could see Tom and Boston. Clear as 11.
Who needs the most help?
Who needs the most help? Good night, Wazza. Okay. We'll do it then. Let's go see Tom in Boston. Not raided him for a while. There he is. All right. Let's have a go, Tom, because he's a super player, isn't he? And you can ask him, all right, because he's American. You can ask him about if he's had any pizza-related injuries. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's just do a bit of that. Can't get the credits to work. Never mind. All right.
Isn't it usually burns from pizzas up your arms with taking it in and out your oven?
There is apparently people get cut.
Yeah, no, I heard it.
Yeah.
Weird and wonderful things.
You worked in the emergency department. Did you see any pizza-related injuries?
I can't say that I did. Choking?
UK, see? More sensible over here when it comes to pizza. Right. Thank you lot. See you tomorrow. We'll go see Tom because he's a great player, isn't he? And thank you so much. We've got 46 coming in on the raid. That's pretty good. We're happy with that. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much indeed.
Bye.
Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Much love to you all. Bye-bye. Way.